Right, let's check what the papers are saying this morning. Interesting stories on the front pages of the dailies. Let's kickstart with the Guardian weekend. And the big story is about the Rivers political crisis at Dippins. Page 2 there of the Guardian newspaper this morning. And the writer says the State Assembly direct Chief Judge to set up panel to investigate Governor Fubara and Deputy Court holds process for 7 days. It's a back and forth process in Rivers State this time. Now, 4 lawmakers opposed to Governor made a U-turn yesterday. Interesting times in Rivers State at this time. You have the picture story there of the governor and some key stakeholders in that particular state. Let's check more stories on the front page of the Guardian. BC Akonde at 87. Sanwo-Olu, you were there, a sole leader. Statesman, democratic ethos at this time. Congratulations to Chief BC Akonde at 87. Away from the Guardian weekend this morning, let's check other papers. We have Saturday Tribune also on Rivers. All eyes on Rivers at this time. Chaotic drama as Rivers Court halts Fubara's impeachment. How will this pan out in the coming days? Are we going to see more dramas in Rivers State? Now, lawmakers insist on sacking the governor. Now, they have each taken 350 million. This is coming from the state government. Accusations and counter-accusations. On the program this morning, we were talking about the political crisis in Rivers State. Away from Rivers, let's check other stories. Alleged $4.5 billion US fraud. Emefiele, his co-defendant, claims EFCC forced him to frame ex-CBN governor. Interesting times there. Now, Supreme Court orders continuation of trial of ex-governor Lamido's son in alleged 1.3 billion naira corruption cases. Well, interesting stories there. Page 4 there of the Tribune newspaper this morning. My husband made me to swear that I will never have sex with any man. I'm doomed if we are divorced. And woman tells court. A very interesting story there. Imam who saved 300 Christians in Plateau crisis dies. Oh, we say, may his soul rest in peace. Bodwa explosion marking the pledges continued support for victims. Victims speak on experience. Suspect sister, how my brother lured my friend to her death. Quite pathetic. Away from Saturday Tribune. Let's check all the papers this morning now. Away from Rivers, this big story is coming from Kano. Kano realignment, the winners, the losers. So who are the winners at this time in Kano politics? In the wave of defection that we're seeing in the country, there are speculations that the governor may defect to the All Progressives Congress. Now, scares that won't heal 60 years after coup. Page 11 there of the Weekend Trust this morning. FG abandoned 7 billion naira agric ministry building, sinks with 11 billion naira on new sites. Well, interesting story there. Page 31 of the Weekend Trust this morning. Alleged 1.3 billion naira fraud. Now, Supreme Court voids Lamido and Sons acquittal. Away from Weekend Trust, let's check all the papers this morning. Now, this is also different from Rivers. Terrorist Belotoji threats now. How families risk lives to enter Niger Republic. Sokoto residents are now counting or recording their deal in Sokoto State. Well, we need to bring this issue of banditry terrorism to nip it in bud in Nigeria. And the president has vowed to ensure that go after those who are killing innocent citizens in Nigeria. My son, other relatives left. I am too old to cross the border. Well, someone there giving his own narration. Well, royal rumbles in Ibadan are laughing ways. Litigation over Oyo leadership tussle that we're having in that particular state. We'll see how all of this will pan out. Now, grim stories of healthcare workers targeted, killed by bandits. Nigerians sleep in West Bend amid UK deportation threats. That's another development. The Lagos order post-mortem of twins die after vaccination. Now, impeachment, Fubara, Rivers lawmakers in showdown. We see how all of this would definitely pan out in coming days. But we're discussing this on our top segment this morning. That's how far we can go on the front pages of the dailies. After the break, we'll talk on how Africa is on the brink of scientific revolution powered by metabolomics. Join us after the break for more on